let's do it.
I think another replay will be more than the the
Mhm.
same. It's gonna be because my mechanics are pretty bad right now. So
And it's the troll
if you want to
replay again?
finish, yeah, I've been playing troll like
Okay.
for the last 10 games, and I've
Mhm.
been losing a
And
lot.
was there some specific reason to buy Maelstrom instead of Battle Fury?
I feel the Maelstrom cheaper. I'm not that good right now CSing and taking gold. And I see a lot of carries or replays from high MMR playing with the Maelstrom too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see it too. Yeah.
When I see heroes with a lot of armor in the other team, and I see that,
Mm-hmm.
for example, Bounty had. I check the armor of the
Mm-hmm.
heroes of the other team, and I see like 3 heroes that had
Mm-hmm.
high armor.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I pick the
Mm-hmm.
Maelstrom
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. The idea. Cool
in that
idea.
game. Mhm.
Very nice. Like, good. Good. Like
Uh,
thinking about it is all it
I know
matters.
I
Like,
know that the Battlefield is better because it solved my mana issue. But I've been buying clarities for solve that when I buy the Maelstrom.
sure. Okay. The main important part is having like some thinking about it, or at least checking the pros. Like checking the pros is like number one, and then having some idea
Hmm.
about it. Why rather this than that might be helpful.
Yeah.
So based on, for example, Dota Pro Tracker has like some belts. What I can see here, I just checked the troll. There's like Maelstorms and Battle Furies. Like Maelstorm is like 35% of time, so it's not the worst. So it's definitely possible. Then you see many Sunshine Yashas and Abyssals in almost every single game, and Want. And that's the build for Troll for the most part.
Okay, my headphones just uncharged. The battery got discharged,
Yeah, and
and I lost all. Don't worry, I'll check the replay.
oh, okay, okay.
Don't worry. You were explaining me about the
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 items,
items now.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Whole thing here is fine. Why is it fine? Why do you think it's fine?
Give me a second. Connecting my headphones for charge it. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now I'm paying attention.
Yeah, okay. So here you ulted. I will remind. Like you went
Ah,
for
because
this.
it's stacked.
Yeah, it's tagged. That's true, but like I slightly hear myself
Uh,
through phone, but it's probably gonna be fine. So here,
hello.
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me low down the volume of my. Yeah, I have that problem with this. I think
Okay.
output is this one. How do you hear me here? Low?
Yeah, I
Can you
can
hear
hear you.
yourself?
It's slightly lower, but it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we ready?
Yeah.
Do you see screen and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so here you ulted for the creeps. It was stacked, yes, but it's more like do we need that ultimate right now? Probably not, because we don't want to make move. So we are in the farming mode. Because
Yeah.
this basically tells me I need items before I want to like join to kill some tower, which is like usually the mid tower or something. So
Hmm.
I want items before I can join it. And why I want items? It's usually because I'm threatened of something in the enemy lineup. And before I reach the timer of item or something changes, I want to farm. Yeah, hit the biggest creep first, by the way. But yeah. Also,
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
can do
You
is
you told
cut
you
this.
teach me that
Yeah, and hit this.
and cut the tree
Cut the
too.
tree. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I didn't do that, but
Yeah.
I sometimes I do it. I just need
Here's
to get the habit again.
sometimes I basically even cut these trees. Like seen
Uh huh.
pros
For
not
be
doing it.
safer.
I've seen pros not doing it. It's unlikely that it's gonna help you, but there is just 0.5% of games where it might help your player, your support or somebody to just run away from somebody.
Yes,
Especially
yes.
in the lower tiers. I would say there's like some
With Bounty
chan
Hunter, I think I was farming like that.
yeah, there's like some chances of something good happening by cutting the tree rather than bad things happening, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like in better games, it will probably not happen. I don't know how to say it. Like it's normally not happening that somebody has to run like to places like this or something, but in some game it might happen and it might, if it doesn't harm you, let's do it.
Okay.
Nice, you're hitting catapult, perfect. You're checking top, yeah, that's like random TV, but you shove the wave bottom, so it's not the worst. And have you seen the Doom? Because that's what we should care about, right? Like the simplified version that we talked about is we should TP top usually when we like see Doom somewhere else or something, right? Like we don't want to get doomed and die, right? On top. So have you seen the Doom? Let me check.
No, someone in
Oh.
that moment says no one will TP,
Mhm.
and I just TP.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But at least you shoved the bottom, right? At least
Yeah.
at least one part was correct. Then you got lucky that after you tip it,
I,
Doom
s- I
shot.
think I think
Perfect.
something I'm doing right now, Ron, that you teach me before,
Mm,
is listening my team
mm.
and following
Yeah.
them.
Don't
I
do
think
that.
I have. Yeah, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I need to analyze is if that's the best play,
Yeah.
or I won't get out of my medal
Yeah.
if I'm listening them.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like they can
Yeah,
usually advise you like only stuff that got them to the rank. That's what I always say, and
yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. So here you got lucky that Doom showed made after you tip it. So now it's not that terrible because they dived and you just decided to do something. It's fine. But imagine if Doom was hiding in the trees and you tip it and you got doomed and you die. It's like, you know,
I
disaster.
was lucky.
Yeah. So now we shove this. And do we want to continue? Tell me.
No,
And why we don't
because I
want to
don't
continue?
know where's the doom.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And we
Hmm.
are going left instead of right, right?
Hmm.
Which is incorrect. Yeah. So even if you get any wave or something, because you're gonna get it, because this guy is right now, like you don't see him, but on the minimap he showed on the bottom, but it's in fog, like you don't see it. You haven't seen it in the game. So yeah, so you got lucky kind of again, and we're still like not showing this because we know it's dangerous. So yeah, this is also dangerous camp. Like if we don't see Doom, because he might come from the river, and they might have ward here, and you don't know. Even though there's sentry, they have invis bounty. You just don't know. Many stuff that you would need to consider before making this aggressive, risky play of getting that camp. Because we don't see Doom. We just don't see Doom. Let's get away from him. Let's not give him any chances. Got the tree and go to the right. No, not left, right
Hmm.
and buy TP because once we TP it and fight is
I
over,
think it's coming
yeah,
in.
yeah, it's
I
probably
fly.
coming.
I
It's
fly.
probably coming. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to stay here. We want to amplify our farm. That's why we bought the Maelstrom. We want to farm all this. Who else
Hmm.
from your team is gonna farm it if not you? Like will Sky
No
do
one.
it? Lion?
Maybe the
Only
silencer,
tight,
but no one
only
else.
tight, and rarely silencer. Rarely, like it's very slow with silencer if he's not like if he doesn't have billion damages. If he's not like mid
Do you
lane.
think? Do you think we have, or do I have any chance of winning this game by myself with these picks
Yes,
against those picks?
yes,
Okay.
it's gonna be just mm, you have you just have
Okay. If I do the right things,
y-
all that you
I,
told me, or
I think this game's gonna end up in you being six, like it's gonna end up only when you get six slot and ages, something like that.
okay.
Like
Yeah,
that's
we lost the game there trying to get the ages from Russian. Uh, they snatched it.
yeah, that's your like winning
Uh,
condition somehow
we
getting.
did it pretty bad. We didn't put any ward. We didn't kill anyone. We didn't chop. I think we chopped the lane. I knew that we were doing the wrong thing there, but
Yeah, the play that I see, for example, there's many winning conditions, but like the main like the easier one is that you're gonna get somehow like lucky fight or something, and then you're gonna transition into rush pit with your fervor
Hmm.
and killing it instantly.
Yeah, or
And
I
what
can push bottom, force them to go bottom, and then TP top and do the rush and fast.
because once you have maybe not sure but maybe well wait you said bottom, right? Shoving bottom and then taking the rush.
Uh huh.
um it's like nice idea,
Please.
but what I told you about Troll, is he able to farm further? Like, is he able to farm here?
No, no,
Probably not,
no,
because like
because
Doom's
he
gonna
doesn't
stop
have
you. Like
any
he does
escape
exactly. So like Doom's gonna doom you, and like in this game it's not possible. Is it possible with Juggernaut in this game to shove further? Like
Uh, no,
still not,
no, I
because
don't think
Doom
so.
goes through the spin, right?
Yeah, and
So
silence me with
so
the doom. Hmm.
so in those type of games, when you have like hero that doesn't have like mobility spell usually or
I stay
something,
with the team. I stay
like
farming near the team
yeah, like you shove only like slightly, or you shove until the point you see like until
until the
when you
point I
see
don't see
Doom.
him.
Yeah, until the point when you don't see exactly something like that, something
Hmm.
like that. It's more passive
Okay.
base. So that's why you telling me that, oh, maybe I can snatch the rush by like this being shoved and then I TP and I take the rush. It's like nice assumption, but it's not gonna it shouldn't happen in this game, right? Like, or like it shouldn't happen if Doom is not showing.
Okay.
But yeah. Also be scared of Blink Doom, because that will give you even less time to shove waves. So be scared of that. And yeah. Okay, so yeah, we shouldn't be here. We should be farming the jungle. Ramp up our spike, because our plan is to get like 6 slotted that we can survive the Doom or getting favorable fight. That's our plan. Our plan is not to push out the waves the most possible, because Doom can kill us. Like
Okay.
no escape waves. We don't want to be here. No, 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 no. And we definitely don't want. Yeah, this is crazy, right? Like now we see it.
Mhm.
No way. No, no. It's wasting lots of gold. So Doom doomed, right? Yeah, okay, he doomed. But you don't see, other heroes. So this camp can be also like you can hit it and move towards like here to hit it from longer distance sometimes. With Troll, it's less valuable because Troll has the fervor, and it's it's not valuable to move with him. But let's say your PA, it's very valuable to, instead of farming this camp versus bounty, instead of farming him like on this spot, it's better to farm it on like this spot, closer to your safety. Okay, you put
Okay.
clarity, that's nice. First go for the ancients. No, it's 1954, right? We cut the tree, or we just walk like this and then hit it and then move towards here, right?
Yes.
Bounty runes, and you could have got the stack of ancient camp. Very important. So maybe get habit of, I want to shove this, that's cool. Then I realize like, oh, something can kill me. Let's transition into jungling. Then I'm still thinking, can they kill me here? Stuff like that. And I destroy this camp. And once I destroy this camp, I walk towards here, because that's 90% times I'm gonna walk here, like from here towards here, right? To safety, because I still don't see them. And while I'm walking, like, do you see like how long this path is of walk?
Hmm.
So while I'm walking, I have so much time to realize, oh, the timer. What's the timer? That's first what I look at. What's the timer? I have so much time to walking like here, because I know I want to go there. What's the timer? And based on the timer, I decide what I want to do. Oh, bounty runes?
Okay.
Okay. 1947. Okay, then maybe I can, like, can I survive this bounty? Maybe I can stack it and take the bounty. Something like that.
Okay.
Good habit to get into, because there will be always this long path of, I cannot draw, like long path of walking.
Doing
And
nothing.
yeah, well, like doing a lot in your head, but like doing nothing with your movement of hero because you just right click one time.
Okay.
In your head, there should be, ideas, concepts, Dota stuff. But in the play, there's usually like one right click. Okay, this is fine. Like, I'm fine with this. Slightly scared of Doom having blink, but that's about it. Like, nothing else. If he has it, so be it. So yeah, like this. And now your team is slightly near. Maybe, like, since there's nothing here to farm. And now you have like options of like going here, but I don't like this because look at this. There's only like one camp you can get. So we might as already like wait for it to spawn here. And we might like chill here near this tower. Why I want rather chill here than here? What do you think? Can you hear me?
What would I what?
Why would you rather like stay like around this area before the creeps in triangle spawns than staying in this area? Like than staying near these creeps. There's
Oh,
like
to shove more, to shove the wave or push the lane button, and after that taking the creeps.
yes, but we cannot do that if we don't see Doom. I will fuck you. Sorry, maybe you got confused because there was bad fuck. So now we don't see Doom, right? So we cannot
Hmm.
push forward. That's true. But me being staying here
Oh,
basically say,
I increased the regeneration
oh yeah, sure, that's one thing.
in the
But
tower.
me staying here, it's basically saying that if I see them here, I can do this.
I shove.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I shove. And do you remember what we mentioned about what's the priority? Is it like first shoving or is it jungling first?
Shoving.
Shoving. So that's why I want to rather stay here and wait here for a bit, like in some safe area. Like if you think like Doom can kill you if you're gonna stay here, then stay here, you know? If you think Doom can kill you here,
Yeah.
then that's up to you to decide. That's up to you. But the main idea is I'm gonna be faster in this objective if I see them somewhere on the map. Like I'm gonna be faster. Like it gives them less time to go forward and forward and kill your tower and go forward and forward. It gives them less time because this wave gonna be shoved 15 seconds sooner because you didn't went for the jungle camps, but you went for the lane first. It's
Okay.
always better. And another thing is only time when I change this play, only time when I go for jungle creeps before lane is if I look at the timer. So example of that might be if it's 2050, yeah, and this camp is still alive, this ancient is still alive. Do you think I will go to the lane?
No.
That's up to me to decide, but no, probably not because I'm in farming mode. I'm not in like I want to get as much creeps as possible. And nobody's like taking engines and everything. So I first like destroy this camp, or at least what I do is I stack it and walk towards the lane, right? I
Hmm.
have to do it, like otherwise I missed one ancient camp. But since everything is dead, and the timer tells me that they're gonna just respawn, I'm gonna have now I have 1 minute and 10 seconds before I need to kill these camps. 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Okay.
That's like plenty time for me to chill here. Okay. So this wave got missed, right? This is dangerous, like to be that forward because we don't still see Doom. They might be on the right and you might be dead, so beware of that. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Okay, so you guys going with your team, right? You have like your item spike at least. You have next item. So I don't mind this smoking because like you have nothing to farm here. You don't know where they are, if they are in your jungle or here, and you are guys are going as 5. So it's okay in my opinion. Perfect. 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 Nice. It's even on the place where you like want to be. I wouldn't hit this tower. So the point about this is you don't have creeps, so of course don't hit the
Hmm.
tower. Also, what do you think? Will you be able to kill this tower? Like evaluate. Now we have time. Evaluate the position of yours. So what it says that you can kill this tower? Do you have something against Doom? Let's say.
No.
Not really. Like we have Sentient Asher. That's it. So we lost the Silence ult, right?
Hmm.
An enemy has every single spell. Like Juggernaut did ult, nothing happened, right? So what we need to evaluate now is if we evaluated that we still cannot like survive the doom, we still haven't finished our farming yet. Like this smoke was only because you had nothing else to do. Like you couldn't farm anything. Everyone was grouped. It was on perfect time. Why not, right? Like let's do it. That's correct. That's fine. That's perfect. But now uh, will you be able to so Doom is still threat and Juggernaut is farming in 30 seconds, 34 seconds. Will you be able to kill this tower in 34 seconds?
No.
So if the answer was yes, then you might try to go for it. If the answer is
No,
no,
because the wave is not coming.
yeah, exactly. Wave is not coming, and you don't have, by the way, 34 seconds. You have like 30, because
Yeah, I TP top in this situation.
yeah. So yeah, tipping top is also not correct. Why it's not tipping top correct? Because do we know where the doom is?
No.
We don't. So if we TP top and we try to hit this wave, what if Bounty and Doom is waiting in the trees and ulting you?
I'm dead.
You might be dead. So here you still might maybe somehow survive it, but if you're gonna go forward, you might die. So tipping top will basically mean that you can get only this wave and then run away.
Okay.
Sometimes it's correct, but this is again up to you to realize to decide if you're dead or not. It's on your based on your best assumption. Can you die from Doom if Doom dooms you here? If you think yes, don't do it. If you think no, you can TP, kill this wave, and then transition into jungle, 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 and all the way towards this jungle. Because this
Okay.
ancient creep keeps you the most. If you think you can die, what is my probably pattern if I still feel I can die here? And it's somebody else's job to do this. For example, Tide, right? Tide is easy. He TPs, and if he gets doomed, you're happy. You're a happy little troll. If Doom is used on Tide here, right? It's amazing for
Yeah.
you. So so in case you feel afraid of tipping top, what's your pattern? Probably
Go back farming the jungle to
yeah,
the ancients and
yeah, perfect.
transition
Yeah,
into.
yeah, still like
But
potentially
but going
stealing.
back, so my team go back because they all gonna die there if they stay.
Mhm. Potentially like stealing as much like like creeps of the enemy jungle when your
Hmm.
team is near, because your team
Or
protects you.
trying to
Like
go to their triangle and control their.
that would be scary probably, because while you're walking like this play of walking like this, that is like Juggernaut response and he can TP here. So by you walking like this, you're saying I'm strong enough to take fight,
Okay.
which we don't want still. We said that we still don't want 5v5 fight. Do we want 5v5 fight versus Doom if we don't have
No.
silence?
No. No. No.
They have every single ulti, we don't have silence. You know, we don't want to do that probably. We don't have two ultimates. Two ultimates are gone, and you're trying to invade their their place that is the easiest to defend for them. They have high ground here, and it's even without smoke, right? Like these guys don't have like he has next smoke bucket. You get my point. Like you probably don't want to do that. Plus, if you do that, it doesn't even synergize with the timer of minimap. Meaning, if you do that, you're missing all these camps. Like you won the fight, and for what reasons? To gain this all net worth, right? Of all the jungle
Mm-hmm.
camps. And by you fighting second time, you're gonna like miss all these. So in case you lose the fight, it's gonna be pretty bad because you'll miss all of these net worths.
Okay, I got it.
And if you win the fight, it's like, okay, we got another tower, but we still lost all the jungle camps. But we got the tower. But it was so risky, and yeah. So yeah, that would be too aggressive play to going here. Like you to go there, as I mentioned, you're saying that you want to take next fight. That's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do that play when I don't feel that I can die, or when they wasted all ultis and we didn't, something like that, you know? That might be the
Okay.
play, but it is the most aggressive play you can think of. I like that you're thinking about it. It's like it's cool, like to see you like thinking about like most aggressive play. Not in this game, like it doesn't feel great. It's too far. Even the range creep is too far. Even solo Doom can kill you here, right? He didn't show bottom. Even solo kill Doom can kill you. The range creep was too much. Like just W the range. Yeah, I like that you prioritize the wave, but you probably should have like pinged the mate to somebody else take it, because this is like not good farming pattern of like I want like shoving this and then walking all the way and farming this and shoving this. Like even though it does the pressure on the map, which is very necessary, I like that like you're thinking about it, but somebody else could have done it. It's better to first ping it, at least try to ping it so somebody else takes it. Because like definitely the better farming pattern is farming, you know, farming something. It's not good to like go from one lane to the other, one lane to the other, and not farming the jungle camps while walking from one place to the other. Would you agree?
I agree.
Yeah, so it's better if somebody else does it. Like let them get the wave. Like there was three people
Okay.
alive bottom. Just ping the tower, tell them defend mid. If they don't do it and there's catapult wave, yeah, probably probably ignore all these camps and just walk towards mid immediately. But like, you know, yeah. Also, next play, this again doesn't synergize with you being scared of Doom, right? Going forward is crazy. So again, another timer when you could have died and you're not farming. You could have. Uh, Based on the timer, I would actually decide to first go on the top side of the map. Even though you want to take ancients, that's true. But look at your timer, you still have like some time. So there's only 3 camps here, right? If you can manage to kill them before like in less than 40 seconds, if you can kill them in less than 40 seconds, your microphone is popping slightly.
What?
Your
Yeah,
microphone
I'm gonna mute
is
me.
okay. So if you kill these creeps in less than 40 seconds, then you should consider taking at least some camps of here from here as well. So
Okay.
because you want to at the 24-minute mark, you want to end up here again, right? Because there will be creeps about to spawn, and this is your place to be, right? 24-minute mark, you want to end up here, right? You don't want to end up here, right? 24-minute mark, when all creeps
Okay.
spawn again, you want to end up in the place where there's most gold or something like that, or where
All
is
right.
the play where you know you want to end up in. This feels slightly more dangerous. Yeah, so by what I said is that if you first go to the right side, Then you will clear all this, and then you go to the left side, and at 24-minute mark, you will end up here. That's what's gonna happen. But if you instead going to the right side right now at 23:15, if you went to the left side, killed like 1 or 2 camps here, and then transition to the right side and killing the ancients and creeps here, then you would end up here at 24-minute mark, and you could kill the ancients again, and then I don't know, do smoke play or something, or just like being in the place where you want to be. Another thing why I wanted to mention this is because your whole team is here and you are going to them. That tells me that you want to like make again fights happen. And I don't feel like there is, like, based on what I see on the map, I don't feel like you want to fight. Your tide is dead and you guys don't have ultimates. So I don't want to be near my team. The only time I want to be near my team is if I'm gonna do something with my team, right? Or if I feel like super scared or whatever, blah blah blah. So I actually don't want to be near them. And last thing why I don't want to be on the right side is they want to farm too, right? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay, you're muted. So they want to farm too. So if you're gonna go on the right side, what the hell are they supposed to farm then? Right?
right.
So let's go here. If you feel that Doom cannot be here, which he cannot, let's go here. Take some camps here. Better farming top.
Okay, got it.
Like this idea is, for the most part, it's usually like back and forward. Like the fighting spikes are back and forward constantly. It's same in lane, it's same in fights, it's not fights, it's same in like the whole game. It's usually some guys just presses some ultimates and BKBs, take some objective, and then they don't want to fight for that timer before they reach their ultimates, BKBs, and everything back up again. They just don't want to fight. So this is the similar. So for example, if you play with Enigma, it's the same, right? Like she doesn't have ult. Consider, after fight is done, consider farming for a bit before she has it. So now we were waiting for, look, all the ultimates, like 3 ultimates, 2 ultimates. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to play with your team until you have BKB, I guess. So I wouldn't play with them until I have BKB. Because by playing near them, you're telling them, guys, I'm strong enough to play with you guys, and I want to smoke and kill people. I don't know if you should do it, because I feel like you want BKB before any fight. Like even if you smoke and pick off somebody, Doom dooms you and it's game over for the guys. If you're gonna have BKB, you press the BKB before he dooms you. You're not gonna take the damage, and you might win the fight. Just gonna ult BKB and you might win the fight, because you're not gonna die for brief. You walked bottom for which? For what? For yeah, for no reason, I guess. So again, Doom, right? We don't know where Doom is, but we saw some guy bottom and we maybe saw some guy mid. Is this bug again? Or do you actually see him? I don't know. It was weird. So we see 2 guys, right? Ah. Yeah, some crazy Dota. Yeah, I cannot say much about this, but I just, It's not my playstyle to do this until I have the BKB. It reminds me the similar thing with what happened here. Like it reminds me the similar thing. Like you went too soon for the objective that you should supposed to take or something. This is similar. I know that your team is slightly baiting you, and if they die, it's very very scary for you. So yeah, the play is very hard to make. I would advise like tell them, let's go back, guys. I need my BKB before fight, something like that. Like tell them that because if you tell them, they might fall back and farm,
Okay.
and that might like get you the advantage. Because as you noticed, you guys like jumped on them and yeah, you guys like didn't kill them.
Yeah. With the Die Hunter fail ulti, we should go back.
So now we went bottom by walking. And the Doom doesn't have Doom. Okay, so in last fight he used it. So you walked bottom. Yeah, oh, okay, you have Quicksilver. Okay, it's considerable. So one thing what I can tell you, like, do you remember how we had the coaching sessions before and I told you like usually don't TP to lanes and save it for escaping and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So once you respawn here, um, since 2 out of 3 lanes are shaft, you can consider TP bottom. Because you know that in next 80 seconds, you're not gonna need to defend this tower. You just know it.
Okay.
Because it's shaft, right? So if 2 out of 3 lanes are shaft, it's considerable for you to TP. To get more farms for more farm faster.
Okay.
So you might have like TP to get this jungle camp for free, then it's gonna be 28. You shove this, and you're gonna get one camp for free, or two
Okay.
camps possibly because ancients also, but they are killed. But maybe you didn't know that, so you will get like ancients and camp, which is worth of your TP now because 2 out of 3 lanes are shaft. It's not that you're gonna need that TP. Or are you telling me that in 80 seconds you're gonna need it like to shove the wave and TP out? You're not, right? Like as I mentioned, they have that play is not happening in this game. Like you're not escaping by TPing in this game at all, right?
Okay.
Like that's for sure, right? Like Bounty can stop you your TP, Wyvern can stop your TP, Doom can stop your TP. Like you're not TPing to safety in this game. This very specific game. You're not TPing. 2 out of 3 lanes are shaft. Our goal is to farm as fast as possible, not to like shove the lanes and TP out or have possibility to TP out. So why not just like use the TP, right?
Right. Okay. I got it.
Too deep. They are getting their ultimates look like 15 seconds. Have you counted? If you didn't, it's not good,
Hmm.
right?
For sure not.
Yeah, farming top, nice, because you see them bottom, right? It's very rarely they would need to like all like be very fast and then smoke and kill you in order to kill you here. No, this camp is wrong, right? Would they be able, like, when you were here and farmed all the way towards here, would they be able to do the same, like farmed all the way towards here and meet you here and kill you?
Yeah.
Probably, right? So this camp is not yours. You're not allowed to get this camp. It's on low ground. You're in their territory. They could have all been here already, and they have Doom, and you're here. No way. No, no, no. So the place is for you to be here and then here.
Okay.
Definite. This is that. Definitely. Okay, Doom is showing bottom. That's cool. Still, you're here alone, right? You would need your
Yeah.
team in order to hit this. Yeah. Also, while he Doom showed, as I mentioned, you care about him having blink because blink will tell you if you can, where's your timer. So you haven't checked him on bottom from your perspective. I would check. Oh, he has blink and halberd. That will tell you a lot. That will tell you that the BK, even if you BKB, he's probably gonna blink and halberd you, which means that you will not be able to hit people uh, when he blinks on you. You will just not.
Okay.
Because his blink halberd is faster than your BKB. You know how it
Yeah.
works. Like it doesn't purge the halberd. If you BKB after
Yeah.
that, it doesn't purge. So we can already prepare for that. By you will still be forced to BKB because he has Doom and it's good, but you will know that you will not hit anything. So yeah, so it's cool to be prepared for that. That instead of like going into them and trying to right click people and realizing, oh, I cannot right click. You can already like think of yourself, oh, I cannot do that. So yes, I BKB to not die, but then I walk away for that
Mm-hmm.
moment of halberd, for the timer of
Okay.
halberd. You might be like prepared for it. From you guys are on low ground. You know this should have been done with smoke. You know, smoke like from here towards somewhere. Smoke, not like walking towards low ground if they are on high ground. This is
Yeah, no one
favorable
buys
fight.
smoke in my bracket.
Yeah,
bracket.
this is favorable fight for enemies. They have Doom. Yes, you have BKB, but as we mentioned, like it doesn't feel great to fight with the BKB, and they have high ground and you have low ground.
Okay.
So it's better to like these plays are only possible to be done like with smokes probably. That's what I would tell with all ultimates and smokes. You guys have ultimates, but you
Okay.
guys don't have smoke. So that's why I mentioned that this specific game would probably, if I played it, would probably be won only when I get six slotted. For this exact reason, like that I cannot take fight until like we smoke or do something synergized together. Because I just need so many items to survive everything by my own. Like so many.
Okay.
So if you want to go, it's only good if you get all the advantages of yours. Right now you are disadvantaged. No smoke and you're on low ground. And you still can die. Like this is not survivable enough to 100% survive. Like
Okay.
with this, you can only survive if your team plays.
Got it. Yeah,
So you
here's
guys
where
realized it.
we
That's
lose the
nice,
game.
but yeah, the rush like what tells you that you can take rush? Well, you have let's say 1.5 lane pushed. Like it's even on the lanes, I would say. Maybe you are slightly favorite with the lanes, but like they can go on you. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
we didn't have that much to kill it.
And they are already top. You know they are already top. So you're not even. Yeah, like yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. Like I cannot say it's the worst, but you know I actually don't know how I feel about this rush. I feel like it would be easier to fight them even here near rush if your timings of items were like one item above. Like if you had one item more, it would be it might be like more considerable. Like 240
Like a basher.
41
Yeah.
40 yeah 243 CS in 30 minutes is just not enough. It's not enough. You should get more, like
Mm-hmm.
350 at least. Aim for 350. Or yeah, or wait, what was the rank? What's the number of this? Maybe aim for 310. Like every 10 minutes get 100 CS.
Mm-hmm.
Past the past the 25-minute mark, I want to see 250. Like like the in the early game, it's harder to get. Like in 10-minute mark, it's harder to get 100 CS. But the longer game goes, the easier it is. So I would say 25-minute mark 250. 30-minute mark, 305 or 10 at least, you know? Try that.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, like, don't aim for it blindfolded. It's just indicator that you probably in that replay you missed some creeps to be farmed. It's just like good
Okay.
indicator for you. Oh, I have only this number of CS in this timer. Probably I did something wrong in this replay. Let me watch it again, and maybe I missed some camps.
Okay.
Now it's very like difficult for me to win this game, even if I played it from this spot on. Even if I had that one item, it's hard. It was like a lot decided on the rush.
Yeah, we
I
lost
think.
the game in Russia.
Yeah.
In that Russian fight.
Yeah. Yeah, and also you don't have the like comeback mechanic of shoving lanes into them because your hero cannot do that in this specific game. So that's why I'm like, you know, I already like don't like this game. So let's move to the next game.
I think we don't have time. We already got the
It's
two
fine. I
hours.
will give it like, you know, for free. I will just check like very fast, just say brief moments.
Yeah, not in that detail. Okay, let
Yeah,
me check
just
the.
super fast, like really like
Mm-hmm.
let's do it like 5 minutes. I will not even explain it maybe.
Wait a minute. Dota is stop working.
It's just because you
Instead of doing a
uh,
if instead of doing a replay, and it's much more, it's less time. Can we do can we check the items in
mhm,
my last 7 games like very fast
okay.
against the heroes? I think I will get more from that
Mhm,
than a
mhm,
replay
mhm, mhm,
because you went in a lot of details
mhm, mhm.
with that
Yeah,
replay we just did.
yeah.
Do you have me in the game? Not maybe not
Uh,
with that
uh,
account.
Probably I don't. No, no, I don't. But it's
I'll send you my
okay.
or I can screen share my game if you want.
It's better rather the ID, I guess.
Okay, I'll give you my idea.
And don't write on this account. It's like it's not even mine account. Like it
Huh?
don't message me on Discord if you gonna need something. Don't write on this account. It's only for purposes of
Okay,
seeing
yeah,
your
don't
games.
worry.
Yeah. How do I do it? I hope I can add people. Did you got the invite? The friend request?
No.
Ah, okay. Then maybe you will have to invite me, like add me. So you're in a group, so you can try to add me. Okay. Okay. So, oh yeah, so many trolls. Troll is pretty similar, like we've built in most cases, as you mentioned. Like there's only the Maelstrom Battle Fury change mostly. So you only want to see the troll?
The last games, yeah.
Okay. It's usually
That
gonna be
one,
very similar,
that's the
really.
one we already saw. So
Okay. It's gonna usually be very similar, really. Uh, it's not many like super ch hard changes. So in this game, okay. Yeah, in this
or
game,
maybe talk about the items and
ma
which hero of the three in my pool should I pick with those picks that you see there?
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
like
that might be cool.
so
Mhm,
just that for close or wrap it
mhm,
up.
mhm. So in this game, all heroes are hard, but if I had to choose between those three, I would choose Juggernaut in this game.
Okay.
For the reasons of Razor counters all the Troll, Jack, PA. It's annoying. Not PA, the Raid King. So, why I'm thinking about Juggernaut is just because you can at least ult the PA.
Okay.
That's about it. Like all these heroes would suffer in this game, kind of.
Okay.
And yeah, Troll is the second pick I would go for, but Razor can again W, so it's annoying. So with Juggernaut, you can like ult before Razor Ws you at least,
Okay.
and you can ult the PA, which is annoying for PA. Yeah, and build here probably MKB at some point because you're not going Rapier and
Yeah.
you're the guy that wants to kill PA, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
yeah,
thought about that after buying
yeah,
the BKB.
yeah. And BKB, of course, like almost every game BKB. Even though, again, you're like this lineup, it tells me that, oh, I want to maybe buy Lincolns because like they have everything. Like it counters Razor, it
Mm-hmm.
counters Spirit Breaker, but I don't feel like that's correct approach. Like you just still need BKB in my opinion, like for those two heroes.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say. That's why I don't, I rather like change and pick some totally different hero that doesn't get like uh, countered by all this, just so I don't. Or it's some hero. It's usually some hero that naturally builds the Lincolns.
Okay.
Okay, next. Out of those three heroes, yeah, okay.
This game they three laned me with the Snapfire, the Earth Spirit, and the Spirit Breaker,
Yes. So
and I rotate to top,
here,
but I didn't get out of the lane. So
here, all three heroes are possible, and if Urza hits you and you hit him, I think you're winning that trade because you're gonna give him like theoretical mischief, so you have a higher attack speed, so
when I
you're gonna
went
bash
top,
him.
I was feeling very comfortable laning against the Ursa. Mhm.
Oh, but I'm thinking about fighting. Like
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
thinking about laning. You're gonna be fine in every each like Troll and Juggernaut and Wraith King. All of them would very likely lane. Okay,
okay,
but I'm thinking about the fights mainly. Plus, we want to do it faster. Um, and I would say all heroes here would be fine. I
okay,
think I think Troll is probably the best one out of those three because I think you're winning the matchup of Urza Troll. And yeah, and every hero of those has the BKB potential, so that's why you're not gonna care about SF ultimate. So I like the all of them, but Wraith King can get killed twice with Urza because he's like working against heroes with high HP, so he would be good versus you.
okay.
And Juggernaut is like half and half,
Hmm.
it's slightly maybe unfavorable for you just because once you ult, he can ult as well, and it negates all your damage, and then you die. But that's about it. But all heroes are possible here, and also why I wouldn't choose rather than the Jack is because is the spin, as I mentioned, is the spin possible? Spin TP out in this game, is the spin TP out possible? I cannot hear you.
I'm here. I'm here.
So is
Yeah,
the
it's possible. Yes.
it's possible? It's not because the Spirit Breaker can ult you, and it goes through the
Oh
spin.
yeah,
Also, usually Shadow Fiend is the blink use combo, and if he blinks, you don't have time to spin because he blinks use immediately.
yeah.
So you know, that's why the Jagger wouldn't be the like choice number one. It's still possible, but yeah. So yeah, Troll probably, I guess. Like if I had to choose between those three heroes myself, I would choose different one, just for the reason that I don't like Troll. in lower tiers. I just don't like it. So I
Like
would
which one
probably choose
would you pick?
out of these three. I would probably try to
Yeah.
win this game with Juggernaut. But it's not for the reasons of that it's better pick. No, no, no. It's just that I feel better with that hero myself.
Okay.
That's it. This is the only reason. Or maybe I would just want to like finally practice Wraith King versus them, something like that. You know, well,
Yeah.
it's just that I'm not fan of Troll, but it's not that it's good, better pick or something like that. And what else? Okay, here Troll has some advantages versus anti-mage because you can root him in the early. It's bad versus like the Wind Ranger. They can like root you a lot when you ult with Willow, I think. So it's not that good. Here I would probably go for the Juggernaut. And again, Wraith King has issues with Wind Ranger, has issues with all the like lockdowns of like Kunkka can slowly but surely like damage you from distance. Willow can do stuff and stuff. So I would go for the Juggernaut here. And even though Jugger has small issues with Wind Ranger as well, it's not that huge. Like she can ult you, yes, but she cannot at least stun you.
Okay.
So I would go for the Juggernaut, and you can decide for some like you're gonna like purge all the Venomancer stuff. You know, Kunkka will not touch you. He X
So
marks you and you Q.
so
Amazing stuff.
so
Like
looking at those 5 games that I already told me, I should change my pool uh
mm,
of heroes.
well,
Like
it's hard to
staying with
say.
Juggernaut because he's very good against many situations,
Yeah, he's like
and
average versus
maybe
many situations.
yeah, and maybe adding two other carries
Uh,
and
th- th-
practice them.
this is very hard to say. Maybe you don't have to do that, like since you're starting, but it's like in order to have good hero versus like in every game, you would need to know like all of them or at least like one in each category or something. But
Okay.
now the meta is like there's not many categories really, in my
Mhm.
opinion. Like you cannot. There's usually like the playstyle seems pretty similar to all of the meta
Okay.
heroes. Like they just want to survive, chill, and buy survivable items, and buy some more survivable items, and
Someone advised me about the Weaver. Mm.
maybe when I think it, I was thinking like putting like Bristol to your hero pool just to like something that like solves all the issues with you don't want to buy BKB, because all your heroes are hmm. Nah, the free heroes are probably fine. It should be okay. It should be okay. Uh, yeah, okay. Okay. Where is the?
So I'm gonna keep practicing and
Mhm.
maybe alternating, not using like troll every game to not lose many games in a row and trying to play more Juggernaut. I'm better as Juggernaut.
Mm,
That's one of the heroes I have more than 100 games. So
mhm,
I
mm,
think that's what I'm gonna do.
mm, Here, I would again go for the Juggernaut in this game, just for
Yeah, I
the
had
reasons.
a hard lane against that brood mother.
Yeah,
She went off lane.
yeah, just for the reasons of that when you ult, OD can put you in imprisonment.
Hmm.
So it's scary. He just destroys your whole potential with ult. So you're
Yeah.
gonna be like forced to BKB ult, and then
Hmm.
he can still hide the guy that you're touching on.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would rather go for the Juggernaut. because
I see that troll is very easy to counter. That's what I see.
uh, he's more
It
like
has a lot of counter in items and in
yeah, but like
heroes.
he can survive everything because he can just press ult. But the issue with that is like people need to go like for like like somebody presses some stuff on you and your team needs to go like forward with you and
Hmm.
totally destroy them
Yeah,
while
they have
you're ulted
to.
and they cannot kill you. And
Yeah.
that's
So
why
I rely on my team.
kind
That's
of
what you told me at the end,
ki-
at the beginning of the coaching.
yeah, that's how I envision him. Like I might be like incorrect, but that's how I don't like to playing him that much on if I was
Hmm.
in lower tiers. It just i- it's so messed up that you cannot like move with your hero with your inside your ultimate. Like if you could, I could win so many games with troll in lower tiers, but you cannot. So you're like, oh, I ulted in correct timer, in perfect time when it counters everything they have, and now I'm hitting some tanky guy in front of me, and my team is behind me, and nothing is happening, and eventually my ult will run out. I don't like that. Like
Okay, got it.
also, for example, the synergy might be that somebody from your team should buy Vladimir's.
Hmm.
Who is doing that in your team?
No
Maybe if
one.
you tell them,
Hmm.
you're gonna have chance of them buying it, but it's like 20% or something like that.
Yes.
It's not 100%.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you need a lifesteal from your team or something, and then it's like
Hmm. I saw
different
that
story,
too.
right?
When I don't have the jungle item that give me lifetime
Yeah,
lifesteal, it's pretty hard for me to
yeah,
survive fights.
but once you have it, once somebody buys it for you, then it's different story. But without it,
Hmm.
it's totally different hero. But imagine Juggernaut. Does he care about like stuff like that? No, he just like ult somebody
No.
and wins, and then either he like continues or he spins TP out, blah 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 something.
Hmm.
He doesn't rely on that at all. Even Wraith King, he doesn't rely. He just like, oh, I'm gonna stun this guy and I crit him 2 times, and then skeleton crit him 2 times and he dies. Then I die
Yes.
again. Who cares? I either blink out after my death, so I'm safe. If my team
And
doesn't
it's
do,
like PA too.
oh
Like when PA has two or three items, she's unstoppable.
yeah, like even if you die on Wraith King because like there was no follow up and you killed one guy, then you blink out and you're fine.
Hmm. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cannot do it
That's what I
like
do in.
Troll is like, he has mobility. That's true, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, you changed my mind in this coach. So I'm gonna try to play it less. I'm gonna try to practice more Wraithkin and Juggernaut.
it,
That's what I'm gonna do.
okay, it's still meta. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still meta.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
just
but
that,
in higher tiers, when people understand
yeah,
how to team fight
and Dota buff
or
has
play
like
with it.
Dota buff has higher win rate on the troll. Oh, I forgot to tell you one more thing. Like, I don't play troll much, but like, what I would also consider when to pick troll is when they have like stuff you can purge out of. Because then you have potential. There's like Aghanim thingy, even though Dota Pro Tracker doesn't buy it, like doesn't they don't buy it much. Maybe it's considerable to pick it in games when they have like lots of like stuns.
Hmm.
If they have lots of like
Okay.
stuns and stuff, wait, is it stun? Actually, wait, what is it? No, what is it? No, some like debuffs on you because it's not stun. It works only before you use it, so it's not stun. It's slows maybe. I don't know, like debuffs on you, because your wailing access can debuff all of it. Wait, give me a moment. I'm gonna check Dota Pro Tracker. There's like a game game.
Yeah, there that one, the one that Timado smurf.
Yeah. Wait, what I'm stream? Oh, I'm streaming. Lol. um. Yeah, I don't know why he did it. Maybe for the Elder Titan. Yeah, I don't know.
You can dispel the Q of the Queen
The
of Pain, I think.
Yes, and Snapfire Q, but it doesn't seem like the. Oh, it was for the. Of course, it was for Oracle. Look, like Oracle Qs you and W's you, and he needed to purge it. So he bought Aghanim. He needed to purge
Okay.
the Oracle. That was the main deal. So if you need to like purge a lot of stuff like Q, Quap, Snapfire spell, whole Oracle spells, and probably even Elder Triton it purges, then consider the troll even more.
Okay.
Okay,
Also, the Juggernaut do the same thing with his Q.
yeah, and it even oh it removes also the buffs of the enemy, but there's nothing here. I think maybe the versus Elder Titan, like he gets some buff, maybe it's purchable. I don't know, but yeah, it was
Okay.
mainly for the Oracle, I would say, definitely. Okay, so I
So I
will,
need a lot of things to practice,
yeah,
and maybe changing the hero will help me. Maybe troll is the main problem, one of the main problem, and then I have to just practice my mechanics and analyze it a little bit more in my games.
yeah,
Okay,
go Urza. Urza is simple.
check it. I'm gonna check Ursa. Maybe Ursa, Wraithkin,
Yeah,
Juggernaut.
yeah, sure,
Because I never play PA in this patch.
yeah,
I didn't try it.
sure. Okay,
Well, that's it, I think.